Dear reviewers of the Slovenian Journal of Public Health, we have prepared a video with the instructions on how to submit your reviews for our journal. Hopefully, the video will make your job easier. Also, we would like to thank you in advance for your most valued reviews. For those of you who have not heard much about our journal so far, we will first give some general information. The Slovenian Journal of Public Health is the leading scientific journal from the field of public health in the Central and Southeast Europe. The journal publishes only articles on broad international research topics from the field of public health and promotes publishing results obtained from the interdisciplinary research in the field. The journal mostly publishes original scientific articles and to the lesser extent also systematic reviews, methodological articles and invited editorials. Annually, 4 regular issues are published, with approximately 35 articles. Only about 20% of our manuscript received by the editorial office is accepted for publication. The journal holds the impact factor of between 0.16 and 0.73 for 5 consecutive years. We strive for quality publications that will eventually even increase the impact factor. The journal is included in both citation indexing services Scopus and VOS SSCA, as well as in numerous other databases. We are most proud of being included in PubMed. Every manuscript that meets the technical criteria is reviewed by 2 editors who then decide if the manuscript is suitable for being included in the reviewing process. Editorial, reviewing and technical processes are carried out according to international standards. The manuscript is peer-reviewed by 3 internationally acclaimed reviewers, at least one of them from abroad, is from abroad. The reviewing process is double-blinded. We aim for the process to be fast and the reviews to be fair and constructive. We would be extremely grateful if you could send your review in 1 or 2 months from the day you accepted the invitation on your email at the latest. Here, the sender of the invitation is Slovenian Journal of Public Health, and the subject is reviewer invitation to, for, and the manuscript title. In the body of the email you will find the abstract, which will help you decide if the topic of the manuscript falls into your expertise. If for any reason you decide not to participate in the reviewing process, we kindly ask you to decline the invitation by clicking on this link. That way we can exclude you from the process and invite another reviewer. You can use this box to state the reason why you cannot participate: not your field of expertise, preoccupation, conflicts of interest. We would be very grateful if you could suggest other experts from your field who might be interested in participating. If there are any conflicts of interest, please do not hesitate to let us know. You can submit your decision by clicking the Submit button. Submit. You have now decided not to review our manuscript. We sincerely hope that you will be willing to accept it at some other occasion. You will receive a thank you email for submitting a decision. If you decide to accept the invitation and to take part in the review, please click the first link. Your reviewing menu will open in the Editorial Manager system. Log in. You received your login information by email. Please log in as a reviewer. The system will notify you that a manuscript that you accepted by clicking a link in your email is waiting for you for review. Pending assignment. We first click the manuscript. View manuscript. We can save it so we can read it carefully and study it. The manuscript meets the technical criteria and states the line number so you can refer to them in the reviewing process. When your review is written, you can submit it in the Editorial Manager by clicking Submit Recommendation button. First, you state your recommendation regarding corrections. Do you accept the manuscript without corrections, request minor or major revision, or reject the manuscript? Evaluate the manuscript and then answer the question below. Here are the questions. Clarity of presentations. I tick 4. Adequacy of literature. Quality of design. Adequacy of analysis. Interpretation of results. Importance of results. Appropriateness for our field, for our journal. We will ask you if you want to review the revision of the manuscript. If you tick 1, we will invite you to evaluate it again when the editorial office receives a revision of the manuscript. Then you will be asked to fill in the following 2 boxes. In the first box, you enter your review for authors in English, and you use the second box for giving us your opinion for editors. In case you decide to reject the manuscript, We would be very grateful if you could state the reasons for your decision. Add or choose one of the already stated shortcomings. So, you can upload a review that is saved on your computer to the author's box. Paste. So, the Slovenian Journal of Public Health is a scientific journal with impact factor. The reviews is in the reviewing process. That does not necessarily mean that the article will be published. The reviews should be written in English. The reviews should be as elaborate as possible and the remarks as specific as possible. This way you can be of most help for the authors and our journal. You can divide your review into the main remarks and suggestions. You can give opinion on every part of the manuscript: introduction, methods, results, conclusions, references. Line numbers can help you give remarks for specific parts of the manuscript. So, the reviewing process is finished. You have entered all the necessary information. Confirm your review submission twice. First with Proceed button, and then with Submit Review to Editorial Office. Are you sure? Yes. Now you can see from your menu that you have submitted the review. After successfully submitting the review, you will receive a thank you email. Thank you email. If you decide to review the revision of the manuscript, we will invite you again in some time to evaluate the revision. The procedure for submitting a review for the revision is the same. If you are having any trouble with the review, you can contact the section editor or the editor-in-chief of the Slovenian Journal of Public Health or the editorial office. Thank you very much for your most valued review.